Hi guys, welcome back to ESCplus. My name is Aitor, and here we are once again with another contestant for MESC 2025, trying to represent Malta. It's Nathan again, after trying 2 years, like in a row, right? It was already 2 years in a row.
Yes, this is my
Back
third
again.
year.
Yeah, he's back again, third time lucky, hopefully.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, Nathan, for coming to our channel and chat with us.
thanks for inviting me.
So, as I said, you are one of the 24 contestants, right? 24?
Yes,
24 contestants
yes,
this year.
24, 24.
Every year is different, MESC. So
Yes, yes.
it changed a lot. And you've been through all the formats, you know?
Yes, this is my third year, and literally, all the different years were literally different, different phases, different styling, literally everything different.
Hmm. So yeah, you are here for the third time in a row. But this year you are competing actually, trying to represent Malta with a song called Concrete.
Yeah.
And before let's talk before about the song. Let's talk about yourself. People know you if you because you're not a new face to the Maltese music scene and Eurovision especially. But tell us, how was your reaction when you found out that you were gonna be participating for the third time in MESC?
Oh, I was super, super, super excited. For all the people that already saw my reaction that I posted. I was doing a gig, and this gig consisted of flash mobs and stuff, and we're in in a famous shopping mall in Malta, The
Yeah.
Point. And I was there, and all of a sudden, I had already known that the results were coming out. And a day before, they informed everyone that applied that just in case you passed, take a reaction video. So I
Yeah.
had to stop from my gig and like go and take this video. I was in the cafeteria and I was seeing all the names coming up, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm feeling so excited because although I already passed, 2 times, I don't take it for granted that I'm gonna pass. I mean, uh,
Mm,
I all of us have to go down to earth, because
of
if you
course.
deserve it, you deserve it, and if you don't deserve it, you don't deserve it,
Yeah. Yeah.
unfortunately.
You don't know the competition, like the rest. How?
Yes, and I know how much talent Malta has. There are a lot of amazing, talented, beautiful artists.
Mm,
And yeah, I mean, as we clearly can see this year, the songs, all 24 songs, are bangers. Literally, the level, for me personally, I think that it's stepping up every year for
no
Malta.
excuses. Yeah.
And I'm quite proud of that because it's part of our, I mean, identity, and contests like Eurovision or other festivals give us that opportunity to showcase ourselves, our talents as artists.
Yeah, of course. So I mean, of course, you don't want to take it for granted, but were you like you had it on your back on your mind, like for sure, like I'm gonna do it again. I can't wait to do it again, right?
Yes, I mean, I wanted to do it again, especially because I had known everybody knew that whoever passes will get the full Eurovision experience on stage with the lights. And obviously, I wanted to experience it again since last year it wasn't held on stage in front of an audience. It was held inside. So last year it was quite a very, very different experience.
Mm,
It wasn't very commonly Eurovision like, because
yeah.
normally Eurovision is on stage with the lights and stuff.
Mm,
Last year it was very different. It was very it was more personal
mm,
since we were alone in the studio.
yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to experience it again.
Of
So
course.
I'm very glad and I'm very happy that I'm going to experience it again now in less than a month's time.
Yes, yeah, yeah, literally in a few weeks. And now that all the songs are out and we know everything, which semifinal you will be performing at and everything, uh, you are in the first semifinal or second one? I can't remember.
I'm in the second semifinal
Second semifinal, yeah, sorry.
on 6th February.
Nice. Cool, yeah, 6th of February on Thursday. So you will be competing in that semifinal. This year there are 24 songs, but only 12 will make it to the final, right? Eight, yeah, 12. Yeah, 12, I think. No, 8. 16.
16.
16, yeah, 16.
Because we have 24, 12 divided into two semifinals, so 12 and 12.
12 and then 8.
I believe that exactly the top eight are going to pass.
Yes, top 8 will pass. That's it. Sorry. It was because it's
It's
changing
okay,
a
don't
lot. And
worry.
it's changing a lot, and yeah, it was just released yesterday. So,
Yeah.
but I was following there. I saw you there, like on the live stream. You were there with Haley.
Yes, yes.
Visited by Haley, I remember. So tell us, how was the? So you are this year competing with Concrete, which in my opinion
So
is Personally, your best song, I really like it. It's really
Yeah,
academic. It's similar to last year's. Last year it was already one of my favorites, actually. Also written by really big names of Eurovision, like Tom Hugo, for example, from Kenya. But this year,
yeah,
you are also like surrounded by really big names. Maybe not singers, Eurovision singers, but producers and songwriters.
yeah,
Very known ones from Sweden and Norway, I think, right? So
yes.
tell us, how was the creation? How concrete was born, basically.
So yeah, this year, like last year, the Malta Eurovision Song Contest Music Exchange Camp happened for the second time. And yeah, when I saw the applications, I already knew that I was going to apply. Because last year's experience was very beautiful. It was amazing. But then again, I applied and I passed. And when I passed, I thought to myself that I wanted something different this year. Because last year I went in with a song that I had already written myself, and I presented it, and they accepted it. So it was kind of, I had already knew what the song is going to be. This year, I wanted to go there, just take my talents with me and just create a song, a whole different song without knowing anything and just creating it in the camp. And it turned out amazing. It was rushed because funnily enough, we wrote this song. I had recorded all the vocals in such a short period of time because we met up and started the song at around 11 a.m. And at 2 p.m., I had to go because I had a flight and I was going on a competition to Italy. So, literally, my vocals and stuff, I had to record everything in 3 hours. It
Oh my
was such a rush. But yeah, it turned out
It's,
pretty
yeah.
well.
No, it's really good. I mean, and it's only a demo, right? Like then you had to
Yes. And then
record
obviously,
and do it properly. But yeah,
yeah,
for the first try and for to pass the first cut, it was the pressure, right? You had the pressure there to,
yes, yes, yes.
but it was really. I mean, the song is really good and vocally is very challenging actually. So, uh,
Very challenging. I wanted something different
yeah,
because when I obviously saw what I did in the past years,
mm,
Creeping Walls, I mean, it was my first year and it was kind of, my introduction to everyone.
yeah,
And I just enjoyed the experience as it is because
mm,
obviously it was a dream come true. It was the first time. Last year, that's something different that I did was that maybe I mixed pop with ballad. Um, and obviously, it was the first time that I wrote the song.
mm.
This year, I wanted to challenge myself to the highest limits, and yeah, especially on stage with everything. And yeah,
We'll talk about it now a little bit, as much as you can. Of course, not everything, but but let's talk more about how was the songwriting session. So, in these songwriting camps, you are team up with not random people, but people that you don't know actually. That
mhm,
they are really big producers and songwriters from the Eurovision world and also outside Eurovision, and also some Maltese people. So to have those Maltese lyrics and Maltese sounds.
yeah,
In your case, the team was actually full, well, almost full foreigner or like a Eurovision. So
yeah,
and song was there, and Adnan, I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, Adnan was there also, and these are really big names behind bangers from Eurovision from all time
yeah,
and Melodifestivalen and like really big competitions in Eurovision.
yeah.
So they know what they are doing. So what was your not reaction, but how was your approach when you were team up with such big names and you knew that something really good could come up with this? What was your, were they
Yeah,
suggesting
yeah.
you sounds or like topics or the lyrics, or how did it work?
So when I met Audun, Andreas, and Henrik, I had already knew that obviously they have such a big reputation because they were part of songs which were big in the Eurovision world.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I was very excited and I looked very forward to, come together and create a song. The song, I mean, it kind of came randomly because we wanted to create something that's different from the past songs that I had. We made it a point. And we also made it a point that I challenged myself vocally, something different. And yeah, we just thought of a person. I mean, the song in general, the subject is about a person kind of in a toxic relationship where he got hurt throughout throughout the relationship. And finally, he realizes that his feelings are valid. It doesn't mean that just because you're a man, you can be emotional. You know, it's that stereotypical type of thing that a man has to be, strong and bold and doesn't cry and stuff. But in reality, it's okay to cry. I mean, everyone has emotions. Why not? And we thought of the metaphor concrete because, funnily enough, concrete is very, very strong, but just a drop of water and it cracks.
True.
So, yeah, that showed me that, I mean, we can use it in the song. And yeah, it turned out super, super amazing. The lyrics, in my personal opinion, are amazing. And yeah, the production and the whole song, I'm completely in love with it.
Mm. Nice, yeah, yeah, of course. It's yeah, like a metaphor, right? A metaphor
Yes.
with the concrete and yeah, the story. That's very interesting. But so now let's talk about how you're preparing. So you will be participating in yeah less than a month, basically in the second semifinal. And I'm sure with this storytelling and with this story behind, you are preparing something really special and really like meaningful for the stage. And also you are preparing, I can see in your stories, like going to the gym every day. So I'm sure that you are preparing something physically and vocally challenging. So without telling a lot, because you cannot tell a lot, because
Mhm.
it's going to be surprise, of course.
Surprise.
Tell us how are you getting ready and what can we expect from you on the stage?
So I'm preparing myself a lot. And I don't know. I'm gonna think of three words to describe
Yeah.
everything and
Yeah.
just leave you with that. And I leave it to your imagination, everyone.
Okay. Good.
So expect something unique, one, bold
Okay.
and moving.
Okay. Nice. Are you
Unique,
gonna play with
bold, and
like
moving. That's all I'm gonna say
okay.
because I think those three words literally describe um my performance, which obviously is going to be in less than a month's time on the second semifinal. So
Uh,
yeah, I'm very, very looking forward, and I'm working very hard together with my team, obviously my manager, and yeah, it's
nice.
going to be good.
Yeah, of course, yeah. We can wait to see it, and I'm sure that's gonna be really beautiful as a song.
Thank you.
The song is really beautiful. Also, like the staging will be matching it. And now let's talk about the competition itself. So this year we have a mix between known faces and faces like people who also even represented Malta in the past, such as Fabrizio
Yes.
Fanilla, for example, or Jessica, who represented San Marino, or Kurkaleya, for example, that went to Eurovision actually himself, but also people who are already competing in MESC for a couple of years, Haley, you, even like Kelsey from
Yes.
Erba,
Yes.
or Stefan, for example, that went also last year. How is your relationship with them, and how do you feel with this really big group of talented people and also like new faces? We have a couple of new faces who are actually people got really excited about. How do you feel with the class of 2025? Of
Yeah, so the class of 2025, I was very happy that I saw new faces because it's very important that obviously everyone gets a chance, obviously when they deserve it, obviously,
even for
and
you
yeah,
were new.
everyone. Sorry.
Even for you were new. Like
Yes, and that's what I'm going to say. Once upon a time, 3 years ago, an opportunity was given to me, which I mean, I was a 17-year-old and with a dream,
mm,
and his dream came true. So why not give that dream, that opportunity to other talented new faces, you know?
mm,
So I was very happy to see, yeah, new faces in the competition. For those that obviously I already knew, like Stefan, Mariana, Haley, and all the other participants that are kind of returning like me.
yeah.
Um, our relationship is pretty good. I mean, as a group, we're very, very supportive of each other. And yeah, I think that's the main thing that should be in all competitions. I mean, there shouldn't be, like jealousy, and stuff. Like everyone, is talented. Everyone is amazing in their own way. So yeah, we're very supportive as a as class of 2025.
Mhm. Nice. That's good to hear that there is such a good environment and there is no competition and rivalry
Yes,
between all of you. So that's super beautiful. And it's funny that you say that because when I met you, you were like one of the youngest that year, and now you are not the oldest, of course, but like you are one of the
yes,
returning.
I'm growing into the competition.
Yes, yeah, yeah. So it's crazy how time flies, and also like you said, like having new faces and young faces, especially from Malta, that you are
Yes,
known as a country to have a really young talent. Is clear in the junior that Malta is one of the most successful countries because there is
yes,
so much young talent. So it's normal that new faces are coming up in MESC every year. That's
yes.
amazing. And now let's dream a little bit and let's talk about the future. So imagine that you pass to the final. Of course, you won't have time to change anything from the to the final from the semi-final because it's basically 24 hours or no,
Three
or
days
48.
apart or 2 days, something like that.
Yeah, 48 hours later. So it will go like this. It will be like crazy, but imagine that on the night of the 8th of February, you are announced as the winner of MESC 2025, and you are representing Malta in Basel next May. What would it be your reaction, and what would it be like your goal or like your approach to Eurovision and this long journey that you will have until May?
So, I mean, everyone goes into this competition to enjoy the experience, that's true. But everyone would obviously enjoy it and they would be super excited if they win it. I mean, I don't know what my reaction would be, to be honest, if I won, because it's such a big dream of mine. And I know that I've been working so hard on it, like every other artist, obviously. But yeah, I mean, it's a dream come true if one day I would win Malta Eurovision. And if I would win it, this year or in the future, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely go into the experience with guns blazing. Because yeah, I believe that everyone, all winners have one very important thing. They have one chance to show their talent to everyone and represent their country in the best possible way, which I believe every artist that that obviously went and represented Malta in the past years, like Sara Bonnici and everyone, um, they made Malta proud, literally, and they made themselves proud with their beautiful performances and amazing songs. And yeah, I mean, I would give my absolute best.
Hmm. Of course, yeah, that's the most important thing to make your country proud and feel yourself proud and people who follows you and loves you,
Yes,
make them proud. And then yeah, whatever you can earn and gain from that experience will be
yes,
already like a win for you. So that's really amazing. And talking that you say that Malta is such a small country and the music industry is small, you know for sure most of the artists that went to Eurovision already. For sure,
yes.
like, I'm sure that as you say, like last year, Sara Bonici went to Eurovision, and also maybe other artists like Destiny, people from your age,
Mhm.
talked about Eurovision experiences. How would you imagine the Eurovision journey and the Eurovision experience for you? Like, have you talked with them about that, and have they tell you like any advice or any like approach in case you win?
Yeah, so whenever I talked with some winners of the Malta Eurovision, all of them said that it was a very, very long, stressful journey, obviously,
Yeah.
because it is stressful. I mean, you have to really you already work hard to win the Multi Eurovision, but then if you're announced as the winner, you have to work even harder for the big Eurovision world.
Mm,
And yeah, but then again, they also said that although it was long and stressful, it was a memorable experience that sticks to you for the rest of your life.
mm,
So yeah, I mean, it excites me because if one day I would win it, yeah, I would absolutely like an experience like they had, like although it's long and stressful and stuff, it's something that only comes once in your life. Or if you then again work even harder, maybe it can come twice, like other artists, because there were artists that went up twice to
Mm.
the Eurovision and
Yeah.
represented Malta.
Chiara, Fabrizio
But
Toledo, no,
yeah,
yeah, like
yes, yes.
there are.
And yeah, you would just give your absolute best.
Mm, of course, yeah. That's the most important thing, to enjoy the experience and then, you know, live
Mhm.
the moment. Because as I say, like there is so much
Yes,
to do, and
yes,
then you don't realize what you're doing or where you are.
yes,
Basically, traveling a lot and doing all the pre-parties and all the rehearsals and stuff. But
yes.
the most important thing is to network and to make connections and enjoy the moment and
And
then
enjoy the moment.
enjoy the experience, yes. So now, coming to the end of the interview, let's talk a little bit about Eurovision in general, MESC in general, this year and other years. So first of all, as you said, this year the competition is really tough. All the songs are really good. There are no skips. So most of the singers are your friends. So I'm sure you cannot choose. But what would it be the song that? What was the song that impressed you the most? Because yesterday we were able to listen to all the
Yeah.
songs in full. What was the one that impressed you the most, and what do you think? What would you think is the, apart from yours, of course, the best that can do at Eurovision or in have good chances to win, for example? What do you think?
So my favorite song is, so you said from the other songs.
Yes.
I mean, all songs pretty much impressed me because, as I already said, everyone just gives their absolute best in their own unique way.
Yeah.
And there were more than one song that I liked, and I would imagine, like, it being big.
Yes.
So I don't know if I'm able to choose one specific.
No, I cannot myself. So I have like right now, today I was listening to 5 songs at least in loop, so of a mask. So it's impossible for me. Until we don't see
Yeah.
the live, it's very difficult to know. So which ones are your favorite?
So which ones are my favorite? I liked Christie's. I
Mm,
think Christy Spiteri's song is very, very good. I like the different stylings in it, and obviously I love her voice.
yes.
I like Mariana Conte's Kant,
Yes.
literally. Yeah, it's different, and yeah, I like her style. It's something different. It has humor, which yeah, I think it's very important to have that style in the multi Eurovision scene.
Yeah.
And I liked also Cantera's. I mean, it's basically representing the Maltese identity in the best way possible.
Yes.
And yeah, it excites me if one day um, Malta would be represented with a song in Maltese, because it has been ages
Mm,
since
yeah.
the Maltese language was represented. If I'm not mistaken, 1970s or stuff.
Yeah, probably 80s, 70s. Yeah, and in the modern Eurovision era, for sure, we haven't heard Maltese. The only time we heard Maltese it was this year, actually, in ESC, in the junior. You were actually, we met in Madrid,
Yeah.
and you were so happy that the song in Maltese came top 5
Yes,
in
yes. I
ESC.
mean, we
I
had an
remember.
absolutely amazing song. The
Yes.
artist was Ramirez, was absolutely talented.
Mm,
And yeah, I mean, for me personally, the show was very good, but the most important thing and the most beautiful thing, I think, of the whole performance is that the Maltese language finally came out after so many years.
mm,
And yeah, I mean, it was such an honor for Ramirez, obviously,
yeah.
and we were so proud and happy because we didn't expect such a good result,
Yes. Mm,
because obviously when you take something different to the Eurovision world, you can't expect it to be liked,
mm.
um, like only liked, Um, but thank God, the result was very, very good, and yeah, we're very proud of the result, and we still are.
Yes, yeah. So let's see if this year, in the adult one, there is also Maltese. Who knows? People are want that, but at the end of the
Yeah.
day, it comes to the live performance. So don't get discouraged yourself because your song is in English, but I'm sure that
No, I
mm,
mean, there are lots of other songs that I like for example Victoria's
Yeah,
Juno. I mean, it's an
so good.
absolute banger also. Uh,
Catchy. Yeah.
Vocally, she's very, very good.
Mm.
So yeah, you don't we don't have to just choose. It's not something that we need to do for sure to choose a Maltese song.
Yeah.
Maybe this year we have a good song. We have some good songs, include the Maltese language,
Mm.
but maybe in the future we have even more songs. So it can't only just be this year.
Yeah. No, I
Made the best song and best artist win.
Yeah, that's it. But it's very beautiful to see Maltese language, flourishing in MESC
Yeah,
because Eurofans we have been asking for this for a long time. So not only with language but also sounds, as you said, like Antera, for example, like those sounds. Some of the songs this year they have Maltese sounds, so it's really good to
yeah,
hear all this traditional music also mixed. And
exactly.
talking about Eurovision, I know that you are also a big Euro fan. You went to
Yeah.
ESC, to Madrid, we met there, and I know that you follow quite a bit ESC and MESC. Sorry, I'm on ESC, so ESC, basically, adult one. What's a song that really stuck in your mind or a performance that you were really impressed by in the previous years? Not from Malta, but in general in Eurovision.
Yeah. Last year, I was very impressed with um, the winner, the code,
Oh,
Nemo.
yeah,
It was a very, very unique performance. When I first heard the song, I had already liked it a lot. I mean, vocally, they
yeah,
they are very impressive.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
think it was something that we've never seen before in the Eurovision scene.
yeah.
And when I saw the performance, I mean, it looked difficult, to do, but
So
he nailed it. And yeah, they just made a very unique performance, and I really liked it.
nice. Cool. So yeah, I hope that your performance will also impress us. For sure, it will do. As you said, that you will also bring something like challenging and very very special for us. So yeah, with this, I think we can finish the interview. Thank you so much for coming to our channel and taking time to talk with us. And before we leave, if you could send a message to people watching this video and your followers and people who are rooting for you, that would be amazing.
So, yeah, first of all, thanks for the invite. And from here, I would like to thank everyone for their absolute big support they're giving me and my song Concrete in this year's Malta Eurovision Song Contest. I really, really, really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm just gonna give my all. And yeah, as I already said, may the best song win. But yeah, all your support would be greatly appreciated in all of our performances.
Yes. So don't miss Nathan on the second semifinal on the 6th of February, very, very soon. Thank you so much. Grazie Hafna and best of luck.
That's really like, thank you.
Bye.